Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are watching Teen Wolf. This is episode 23 of season 3. Hopefully guys have been enjoying the series so far. So much craziness has gone on this season. It's been so good, and we are going to vote for our most liked and disliked characters in the next episode, which does mean today is the last day you can get voting for it to be revealed in the next episode. So please, if you've not done it yet, go in the description below, vote on your most liked and disliked characters, and that will have an impact obviously on the poll results in the next episode. And if you're watching this like 3-4 months down the line after the video's posted, don't worry, it's still going to be open. You can still cast your vote and see if you make a difference compared to the episode, which will be released tomorrow, with the results from everybody involved today. So thanks everybody. Speaking about craziness, and obviously last episode was very interesting. You know, Styles was still had the Nagitsune inside of him, and Derek, you know, he got possessed. So did Isaac. So did the twins, because the Nagitsune managed to stab Styles, rip right across his body, release loads of these flies, and he managed to go inside of all of the wolves apart from Scott. Very interesting. And basically it possessed him. It made Isaac want to get revenge on the two twins for what they'd done to Boyd and Erica. You had obviously the twins. They started fighting against each other. They felt like one of them was causing, you know, one to stay, and one was causing conflicts between the other. Very interesting. And Derek wanted to avenge his family. Have obviously died from all of Allison's family. Very interesting. He tied up Chris. So all of them are still possessed, and they are still possessed as of the ending of the episode. But Styles looks like he's no longer possessed, because Scott, with the help of Lydia and with the help of Peter Hale, went in to a head dive. What they done is they went into the back of his head, they went infiltrated his mind, and they went in search for him. It looked like they could see him far away playing, I don't know what that game is, but he was playing a game that he was playing in the episode when we seen him back in the camp in 1943. And every time Scott and Lydia was running closer, it seemed like the gap wasn't getting any smaller. Scott ended up going into his alpha mode and roaring, you know what I mean? It got Styles' attention. He managed to whack the board. It was like slow motion. And then obviously he come to the present. Now what was interesting is he was pulling all of these bandages out of his mouth, which is like the bandage of the guy that's been shadowing him. And when it all revealed and come onto the floor, a body started climbing out of it. Very interesting. I thought somebody would attack it, as obviously it was like spawning, but they didn't. They left it. And it ended up being Styles again, but it seemed to be the Stilinski we all know and love, and the one that had these, you know, the Nagitsune inside, the one that was doing all this crazy stuff, disappeared. Where's he gone? What chaos is he ready to cause? Again, there's two of them now running around in the world. You've got the good one and the bad one. Exciting. Also, Peter has found out that Malia is his daughter. Very interesting, you know. That was the price Lydia had to pay to get him to help her and Scott infiltrate Styles to try and bring him back to the present. I'm also fascinated massively. I can't express how fascinated I am with this storyline with Scott Stabb. Now, I've not been fully investing in it, but now, you know, they're trying to make it like a big deal. We had Stilinski, he was up, well, he's up for review to see if he was still going to be the sheriff. You know, they had a big stack of cases here that was unresolved and a small one that was solved. And he was like, look, mate, if you're going to get rid of me, get rid of me, mate. This is pointless. I can't be bothered with it. And he bounced. Scott's dad ended up vouching for him. He said nobody can, you know, do a job in this town with all the crazy supernatural stuff that's going on. It's like the Bermuda Triangle. It's madness. And whatever he told the board, it ended up saving his job, which he was thankful for. But he did say to him that that's not the only reason why he come back. He didn't come back to save his job, and he didn't come back to, you know, take his job. He come back for Scott. And then we had a boom, you know, we had a conversation between Styles when he's possessed by the Nagitsune with Melissa, who was saying, mate, you've not told Scott, have you? When he finds out, his life's going to be totally different. He's not going to look at you the same. He's not going to speak to you. What's the secret, mate? What is being held? It's crazy. Styles as well, when it was normal Styles, a couple of episodes back when Scott and Kira was trying to break into his office, trying to stall his dad, also mentioned that he knew the secret. What is this secret? Why has it been made such a big deal? And why is it going to impact Scott so much? It is madness. Unless it's going to be Melissa's not his mum, or Raphael's not his dad. I don't know why it's been played out so crazy and so mad, but I'm so excited. I can't wait for today's episode. Hopefully you guys enjoy it too. If you do, please smash the like, really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, let's jump in to episode 23 of season 3 of Teen Wolf.
Hold still. Don't fight. Hold still. Isaac, you're next. Wait, all right?
Got him.
And how did the other one just take Lydia?
We turned around and they were gone. Most of us were concentrated on the bizarre sight of a creature materializing from out of the floor.
Hold on.
Jeez,
How are you so sure which Styles is which?
Yo, mate. I said that. Did I say that last episode? Spider-Man effect, where they all point at each other. It's me, Scott. It's me. No, I'm Styles. No, I am. I said that last episode. I've got to have. You know, that is what I said. When they both go into the world and two of them go into one scene, who's who? Who's going to be the best acting? That is what is going to be fascinating to find out. And also, Deaton, massively, massively, massively underrated in terms of knowledge and helping everybody out.
You're definitely a real person.
Okay, so I'm real, but am I really me?
Do you recognize me?
It's okay. I'm the one who asked her to come.
You're the one who's going to get stabbed with swords. Mom, don't do this to him.
Oh, yeah, they know it's not him.
Can he only find him?
Tomorrow night. It's too close to dawn now.
What about Lydia? Why would he take her?
He would only take her for an advantage.
Oh, look, they're in the same place as it was in that camp.
It's louder than usual, isn't it? Well, that's because a lot of bad things happen down here. Styles is dying.
How's he dying? He's back in the present, unless he's took most of his energy, his power away.
You think I can tell you something? I'm not telling you anything!
You won't have to. You'll be screaming.
Start, you know, I might sound like a massive Styles fanboy when I constantly say it, but his acting is, it's gone up a level. Like, it's so good, honestly. I'm loving it. I think he's absolutely smashed it out of the park this season. And every time he does something great, I obviously give him the credit. And it's not just because it's Styles. It could be anyone. Every time somebody does something decent, I'll call it out. I'm loving his acting.
You want to teach me to play a board game? Now?
Scott says he saw Styles and the Nogitsune playing the game of Go. That's a very important detail, perhaps even crucial.
This is life and death, Mom. It isn't a game.
It is to him, and he's winning.
Go home, Sheriff. If anything comes up about Styles, you know I'd call you in a second.
I'm not going anywhere.
Go home, Sheriff.
Yeah, he's what you want in your team, him. Proper good worker he is.
You could have pulled the trigger. Why didn't you?
Because you're not my enemy.
He's stronger than ever.
Which means he'll be coming for us.
He took her for a reason, Dad. Look, if we can figure out the why, then we'll figure out the where.
You said you got the whole story from Nashiko.
Yeah, but that happened during World War II, like 70 years ago.
Wait, what did you say?
Nashiko told me about the
No,
internment camp.
before that. You said the whole story. There's a girl at Eichen House. Her name's Meredith. I think she might be able to help.
We had to send a guy down to sedate her. Trust me. This little nut job would not stop screaming. What the hell? She got his keys.
Anything. No scent, no tracks, nothing.
Oh. Whoa, mate. It looks like he's actually been taken out there. He looks in a bad state and one of them is bleeding. Who would be shooting them? The only person I can actually think would be Styles. Like, I have no idea who would be chasing down wolves right now. Well, not Styles, you know, then they get to name, but who would be going after these? Well interested.
Sense strong with emotion, anger.
Sounds like Lydia. See what else we can find. Just out of curiosity, do you remember the other night?
Yeah.
He doesn't.
So that night, were you, or were you not you?
Did you want it to be someone else?
No. No.
Because it was me.
I like that. I'm hoping it was.
And I do remember it.
Don't find me.
$10,000? Okay, just send me the bill. Fine!
You have an unexpected guest.
Oh, interesting. Do you know what, Mike? This is a question to the people from the United States of America. Would you prefer to have your healthcare system the way it currently is, or to have money taken out of your pay every single time you get paid, so that when you do need the healthcare, you don't have to pay for it up front? So, for example, you could come in now, Stabbed me 10 times. I'll go to the hospital, come back. 0 balance has left my account. You know? Like my girlfriend, she could have a baby. No money taken out of the account. I can ring 5 ambulances, you know. I can go to the hospital. I've just broke my leg. I've just literally cut my finger off. I will come home with the same amount of money as I went to the hospital with. Now, I understand in the US, very expensive. I don't know how true it is, but does it cost like $10,000 to give birth? You know, that's madness, considering it's a natural thing that when someone gets pregnant, something that has to happen. You know, if somebody's in distress, somebody's hurt and injured, you call an ambulance. They come to save lives. You shouldn't have to pay for it. That's my opinion. And that is why I'm happy that we have our system. He's clearly fuming that he's got to pay 10k to get an arrow taken out his chest that he didn't want there. Do you know what I mean? I would be fuming as well, mate. 10k, that is a lot of money. So I'm very interested. You know, I'm not clued up with the rest of the whole world. I only know this because of watching programs like this. So that is why I extend it to the US. But it could be to everyone, open-ended. If you're from the UK, would you rather keep all the money instead of having a big, massive chunk of your wage out because you've never been to the hospital before?
You okay? What happened? How long was I out? Just a couple hours. Starting to feel like we're waiting for a ransom call. Yeah, we'll find her.
Oh, it's took, yeah.
It's not that bad. It's just more like a dull ache. Tell me the truth. How much does it really hurt?
I wonder if he's got pneumonia.
You want to tell me which insane asylum you escaped from? Coach.
Can't say that, man.
Asylum isn't proper terminology anymore.
What nut house did you escape from?
He's funny, him, man. Got them all crap in it.
You want to tell me what you're doing so far from there?
Trying to help.
Yeah.
I can hear them. They scream. Scream when someone's about to die.
Oh.
Are they
Who's gonna
screaming
die?
Right
The twins?
now.
Isaac.
How many
Biles.
of them?
All of them.
Coach, you can't let them take her back.
Who are you?
He's like, what?
Finstock! Coach, Bobby, what is that saying? Those who can't do, teach? Now, Coach, where's Meredith?
Just sitting in my office.
You know, this guy, right, he's just absolutely slagged the coach off, right? But the coach's job's way better than his, in my personal opinion. Way better.
I needed to do something. I hate waiting and feeling useless.
Leave it for now. I have something else I can do. It's time for you to graduate.
What is that? I have no idea. Literally, I must have missed it. I don't know what that is.
I myself was kind of wondering what they're doing right now.
Oh, they are trying to find her, aren't they,
This
mate?
lead they're chasing, maybe some of them have bigger problems to deal with right now. Focused on some hopeless gesture to pass the time. The trickster stories are all about food, Lydia. They're all hungry. I'm the same. I just crave something a little different. I eat what you feel, and I'm insatiable.
A little louder.
What's she saying, mate? What are they saying?
Let's go, sweetheart. As you know, I am not averse to using the tools of my trade.
The guy loves abusing his powers, loves it,
As
look.
often as necessary.
They're trying to tell me something.
This school has a very
Yeah, go on, Cole. Run.
Get her out of here!
Innit? Bounce.
Okay, where's Lydia?
Who's Lydia?
I think I should use my own mold.
You have a bullet mold?
No, not a bullet, an arrowhead.
Oh, that's good.
The
I
bow is
like
my
it.
weapon, so I think I should make a silver arrowhead. Something happens,
You don't have to worry about me. And I'm gonna be around a long time, promise.
well, then take it as a reminder. I need to know that I said it. I love you.
You know, I liked that scene because how many of us love our family members? Most of us, you know, some people have beef, not for me to get into. But the ones that we do love, how often do we tell them that? Because me personally, I actually never tell them that. Yeah, I actually do love all of my family. Love every single one of them to bits. And I will do anything for them. But I never physically say it. And like, it's like when you're at work. You only get told about the bad things, yeah, you do, but no one ever praises you about the good things. And when someone does praise you, you feel good inside. You're like, oh, God, you know, I don't get that often. It feels really good. that's kind of like, you know, your loved ones. You just get on your merry way. You know what I mean? You don't thank them all the time. You don't tell you love them. And like those little words can make someone's day so much better. And I should follow this as well. I say it all the time. Every time it comes up, I always think it. And I never actually do it myself. But I need to follow, you know, lead by example. These are doing it. I should do it. I should tell everybody that I love them.
Who's she?
His girlfriend.
She's my girlfriend.
Hey.
He's not my type. He's my type.
Hey.
Lydia. You mean the red-haired girl?
Yes, good. Tell us where she is.
She doesn't want to be found.
She put that in the car window as well, didn't she? She said, "Don't find me" or something.
Dad, you see this? That was from your head. You came out of your room, I grabbed you by the wrist, you pulled back, and you fell. Your mom told me to be out by the morning, and that's why I left.
See, this story here, right? Is this story, yeah, could be controversial, but is that story any reason for him to change his opinion on like his parents? You know, like when Melissa was having that conversation with Nagitsune Styles, whatever you want to call it, last episode, and Styles, when he confronted him when he was in the police station, and he was saying, mate, once Scott finds out, his opinion on you is going to change. Now, I mean, that to me is fine. Honestly, I can't even stress how much I would not care if I was Scott. Like, he has just told him a story that he accidentally fell down the stairs. He wasn't pushed, nothing, you know. He was holding him, Scott pulled away as a kid, fell down the stairs. How many times did you fell down the stairs as a kid, honestly? Or run up and down the stairs, tripped over, you know, your parents got in your way, you know, you're trying to run past them and they've knocked you and you bang your head off the side. Everybody does it. Like, literally, I could count numerous times where I've accidentally either bumped into my mum or dad and fell over and banged my head, or, you know, they've tripped when they carried something and knocked me, and it is just standard, like, in my opinion. Now, if he's pushing him down the stairs, if he's throwing him, if he's hitting him, totally different story, it's child abuse. But accidental things, falling, tripping, bumps, bangs, it is just a way of life. It literally is. It is just a way of life. It's what a kid does. They run around the house, they trip over, hit their head on the radiator, you know, like they drop something, they bang down, bang the head. It's just standard. And I understand this guy actually looks like he's devastated of that. And he said that he stopped drinking from it and he lost his relationship to his mum. So this little scenario here massively like changed the course of his life. But I actually don't think it's that bad. That's my opinion though.
You know who it is?
No, I was a little busy. Who else did the two of you piss off? Stay quiet.
The Wolfsbane in season 1 was mad when it went into him when Kate shot it. It looked sick.
Let me show you something. You see the edge of this windowsill? When I got my first skateboard, I slid right into it, broke my collarbone. This used to be glass until I fell on top of it trying to catch a lacrosse ball from Styles. I got 3 stitches in my cheek. This house is full of accidents. The stairs.
That's what I was saying.
Maybe it was an accident. Maybe it was worse.
Well done, Scott.
Apology. Just try to focus on the sounds around you, on what you're hearing. Just focus on the silence.
The phone.
What phone?
Oh,
the phone. My phone. Yes. She is actually. She's sitting right here.
They say coup de foudre.
It's French.
is Scott speaking French?
I don't know where she is. The novice player always goes first.
And what's the Nogitsune?
These stones are placed in your mother's style.
You put them down to represent the Nogitsune.
Sure about that?
Is this representing me? I don't get it. Is she going on the attack or something? Oh, look at her, mate. She's like an absolute beast with all these behind her.
I found these on the ground.
This wasn't Araya, was it?
I don't think so.
You know something? It's not Gerard, is it, Carly?
Allison.
They found her. Scott found her dad. They found Lydia.
Are you okay?
Yeah. When we find the other you, is he gonna look like he's getting better?
Why is he taking the life away from him?
What do you mean? Like, if he dies, and do I die? I don't care. You can't let anyone else get hurt because of me.
You're nervous, aren't you? You know they're going to kill you.
We've done this before, guys. A couple weeks ago, we were standing around just like this. And we saved Malia.
I'm here to save my best friend.
I came to save mine.
I just didn't feel like doing any homework.
When I looked at the game, I realized who I was actually playing. You.
Your friend is gone.
Are you sure? Or Styles doesn't have to die. Maybe Reese didn't have to die either.
Nogitsune is still my demon to bury.
Needed to know when they'd be close enough. My own death was closing in.
What does it mean?
It means there's been a change in ownership.
Oh, look at this, mate. It looks well good. Go on, Isaac.
No. Why are you here?
Look, we're here for you.
You weren't supposed to be here. Who came with you? Who else is here?
Oh, he's been sliced up. Oh, look at him. He's proper getting cut up. Oh, what arrow tips that? Look at that. It's mad. What's just happened? Blew up. Oh, it's 4 left. What did she use? Oh, fucking hell, mate. I did not expect that. Oh, I didn't expect Allison to get stabbed, mate. I thought it was going to be... That's going to be Isaac. Wow. Oh, they're bouncing.
Did you find her? Is she okay? Is she safe?
I can't take your pain.
Oh, no way she's going to die.
It's okay. It's perfect. I love you.
Oh, Isaac sat right there, man.
Allison, don't, please.
You know, her acting's been good in this last few seconds. She's actually made it feel momentous. Yo, I didn't expect this at all. Oh, how's he going to be next season? Look at him. Right, it's mad, isn't it, mate? I did not expect that tuning into today's episode, did you? You expected that one, mate? What an absolute trigger has been pulled there. Can't believe they've actually, like, decided to do that. How many shows you actually watch? See, this is the only of these... I'm sad if she's gone. I actually am, because she had no reason to go. You know, like, sometimes you can see somebody that they're getting a bit too far on now, and it's like, it'd be good if they left and moved on to something else. So they do your head in, you just want them out the show. Now, Allison, yeah, okay, she's had a couple of episodes here and there that I've not been a big fan of. Last season with Gerard and the Kennemer, but this season, totally fine, mate. He's been a good asset to the team. I liked the relationship with Isaac. I feel like it is a massive trigger to pull to take somebody of her status in the show. Like, I feel like a main character and take them out. It's crazy. Like, I felt like somebody might die, i.e. like Kira and Isaac. I mean, like, Scott Dad, you know, the sheriff, Melissa. Now, not that I want any of them to die, but not somebody who's in the opening credits of the show. Not somebody who stands there. She's got a physical bit in the show where she gets a bow and she pulls it back and she kisses Scott and her name pops up on the screen. It's like, what a big character to pull the trigger on. Somebody sat down at the start of season 3B or 3A and said, I tell you what, mate, we're going to write Allison out of this show. And, like, either if it's from her own will, like Jackson moving on to a bigger show at the time, it seemed like Arrow, even though it's a massive character, the show's just lost in season 2. And that seems like another massive character this show's lost again in season 3, even though I feel like this is the best season. It's crazy. It actually is. Unless she's moved on to bigger and better things. It's madness. I'd be salty if I was her if they wrote me out the storyline. But I can't believe it, mate. What a massive, massive decision to pull. I mean, it only excites me for new characters. Now we're in an open, you know, we're open book, mate. We're taking applications, you know. Who wants to come and join the show? A new female character has to join. I wonder if that is why they've dropped Malia in. I feel like maybe Allison goes, Malia comes in, and that's the way we go it. The cast stays kind of the same. You've got 2 females with Lydia and Malia, and you still got Scott Styles and Derek with obviously the fringe characters, i.e. the parents, Isaac and Peter Hale still rocking around the Christmas tree. Do you know what I mean? It's very interesting. You know, I've been wondering where Malia's gone all season, to be honest. She's been dropped in about 2 times. Ever since that she's left Echo House, where's she gone? She's supposed to be finding Scott. I mean, she's having a solid time. She's either got a plane and gone to a different country. She's trying to find me. You know, it's like she's searching for me. I don't know what she's doing. She missed out all this action anyway. Can't believe Allison's just been killed. Honestly, what a shocking moment. Madness. That's all I can say. Madness, but I mean, I give it 2 thumbs up anyway. Definitely unexpected. It's crazy. There we have it. R.I.P. to Allison Argent. I can't actually believe that we pulled the trigger on somebody so big in the opening credits of the show. Madness. Now, I mean, I don't want to compare it to any other shows. That's not what we want to do. But in other shows, we've seen that there's abilities for people to come back. You know, so if we have watched other supernatural shows, people die, madness, magic. You know, all the supernatural stuff. We can see them return. this is the first time we've ever had somebody actually die that we care about, and I wonder if they just plain sail and disappear, send them on the merry way, or whether it's like, an open door into a new realm, limbo, supernatural. What's going on? Do you know what I'm saying? I think that she's possibly dead, to be honest. I feel like this is very good show writing. I feel like it's really impactful, shocking, unexpected. If you guessed it, fair play. If you look at the signs in this episode, you could possibly see it. Little bits. When she told her dad that she loved him. When she was on the phone and he was like, wait for me, wait for me, wait for me. When she had the arrows and she was like, what's missing? What was missing? Was it she managed to succeed and create that exploding one at the end that took one of them down, one of the owners? Very interesting that actually happened. It seems like she did successfully take one out, but got took out herself. And you've got to say fair play to Allison, I'll give you a round of applause. Like I mentioned a couple of times, a few episodes that I've disliked you in, but you've been in 12, and now 23 episodes. So, I mean, you got to say, over, 47 episodes, you've been a good character. I know that, we've still got, left, 53 left. She's not been in half of the show, which is crazy, actually. If you look at it like that, she's not even been in 50% of the episodes unless she does come back. Which does excite me because she feels really big and really impactful. And the main, most of the stories have evolved around the Argent, so they've had a massive significance in it. And now there's only Chris standing. How crazy is that? Who would have thought that when you was introducing season 1, that Chris would be the lone survivor right now? How's he going to react? How is he going to spiral out? Is he going to blame Scott? Is he going to go on a Madden with all the supernaturals? Who shot the twins? I thought it was the people that had Derek and Peter tied up at the start of the season. The one that come and spoken to Chris again last episode, or the one before, who said the families were connected. But I'm sure that he referenced her speaking to Derek and said it wasn't. He picked up the shotgun shell. He looked at it. I feel like it had a significance to him. What's going on there? We made this big thing about Scott and his dad and the secret that he had, and when he finds out, he's going to be mad. I personally don't think it was that bad. It sounded like it was just a pure, simple accident when he was a little kid and fell down the stairs and banged his head. Didn't sound like anything bad to me. So again, a little bit disappointed with that one. But now looking at this Malia storyline and the way that she was introduced, kind of makes sense. I can kind of see it just one in, one out, to be honest, which is very, very interesting. Maybe if you go back and watch the season again, you can see the signs about Allison leaving, but who knows, mate? I don't want to go on IMDb or anything and check if she returns back into the show, because I do like to, have a, oh my god, she's back, or whatever's moment, or oh my god, she's left. But yeah, from right now, really shocked, and I've got to say fair play, Allison, well done. You've been a good character and I've really enjoyed you in the series. So if that is your run, left a good stamp on it. Thanks for clicking on today's episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If Allison was your favourite character of this season, then please do get in the description below and start voting for your most liked and disliked characters. The poll is currently open. It will stay continuously open, but your results will have an impact on tomorrow's episode if you do get them in time before it goes live. So please do that, and I can't wait to see what you guys say. Thank you so much, everyone, and I will catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.